So just a quick follow-up clip for the one that I did last week, that clip that I had the thumbnail stating why most trend lines fail. So what I'm trying to do here is every time I put out a technique that I use or some of my indicators that I use, I will find a trade and I will trade it live. So last week on Friday, I said that the only position I am in is Meta, and it's a small position. And the technique that I used to get into that Meta was exactly what I explained in that clip about trend lines. And all we needed was one trend line, and we took the third hit. And I'll just quickly go over the chart here. So here we are on the chart of Meta, and you can see exactly what happened here. The market did respect time, and that did create rhythm. So you can see the first hit, the second hit of that upsloping trend line, and the third hit. And like I said in that why trend lines fail clip, is that they don't have the spacing. When you've got the spacing, and I'll just get the measuring tool here, when you have the spacing between the pivot lows, like we have here, the probability of this bouncing on the third hit of a upsloping trend line is very high. So you want to put your order, and if you go back and watch that clip, I explained to you where you put your orders. You want to put them down here where the majority of traders are putting their stop losses, because the market makers know that. They'll push the price down, they'll take out the stop losses, and then they'll whip it back up. So like I said on Friday, the only position I was in over the weekend and coming into early week was Meta, and we got a nice bounce on this, and I think I picked up about 7 or 8% on this trade. I still believe it could go higher, but my concern was we're going to start coming into a little bit of resistance around here. So, and the way the geopolitical events are around the world at the moment, I thought I'll bank that and I'll move on to the next one. So there you go. There's another winner. So the way we took that win was based on that technique that I showed you in that video titled Why Most Trend Lines Fail. We got it right. We got the third hit. We got the spacing in between each pivot low, and I banked it. So what I'll be doing on this channel is every time I show you a technique or show you some indicators that I use, and I've got a heap of stuff that I want to show you guys, is that I'll trade that technique. I'll find a setup on a chart over the next couple of days, and I'll put my money where my mouth is, and I'll trade it. So guys, hope you liked that video. Like, subscribe, entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Do your own research, all that. I look forward to making the next clip and putting out as much education as I can for you guys. Thank you very much.